Well, after months of anticipation, the Department of War has released the first batch of what they're calling the UFO files, showing shocking, never-before-seen footage of unexplainable space phenomena. Among those files, declassified transcripts from the Apollo missions, where astronauts describe witnessing mysterious orbs of light while walking on the moon. Also, Buzz Aldrin reporting little flashes inside the Apollo 11 cabin, and then all the way to dramatic accounts from Apollo 17 of bright particles tumbling through the lunar sky. This new Trump administration initiative is dubbed PURSUE. That stands for Presidential Unsealing and Reporting System for UAP Encounters. More than 160 files and hundreds of incidents are now online, dating all the way back to the 1940s. The Pentagon says the American people can now access these videos and photos instantly with no clearance required. The move fulfills a promise from President Trump to provide maximum transparency. That's a stark contrast, the administration says, to past efforts to discredit these sightings. But before we all start scanning the files, searching for little green men, let's get the full story from NewsNation's Mills Hayes, who breaks down the latest on this treasure trove of documents. Mills?
Right, Alex. I didn't see any little green men when I was going through the files. And the question remains, do aliens exist? That question not answered in these files, at least. And this new drop of declassified material shows unexplainable videos and images of UAPs from around the world that are already bringing in even more questions. This video, by far the most bizarre, from a military platform in the Middle East back in 2013, showing an 8-point star floating around and leaving a trail of light behind. Other more recent videos show missile-like objects shooting through the sky in the Middle East in 2022, and in 2023 and 2024 over in Japan and the Indo-Pacific. Those videos show larger UAPs emitting lights. And then reports describe that UAPs traveled close to the ocean surface in Greece, taking 90-degree turns at 80 miles per hour, something human technology is not capable of yet. But the documents date all the way back to the 1940s, showing newspaper clippings of UFO sightings and letters to the FBI director at the time, J. Edgar Hoover. And in a 1966 letter, a Virginia police chief of over 20 years asked Hoover to take action, saying that he personally saw flying saucer-like UFOs. And on the first crewed mission to the moon, astronaut Buzz Aldrin described seeing a fairly bright light source aboard the Apollo 11 and little flashes inside the cabin there. NASA images from Apollo 12 and 17 missions show unidentified phenomena emitting light seen above the horizon of the moon. And we did speak with a researcher who says that there is likely more we don't know.
Because from former congressional testimony, we know that we're in possession of recovered craft. And I know this also from people who have been in those programs and I trust and have talked to. Is he going to admit to that? I'm not so sure. But the fact that the data is coming out, I think, is really important.
That researcher saying that President Trump will likely be facing more questions about some of what these files have released. And there is more coming out next week, 46 more declassified UAP videos that the House Oversight Committee requested. Those are coming out next week, and they are likely to be the most revealing so far, Alex.
I know that there are so many people that just can't wait for that to happen. Mills Hayes, thank you very much for the latest reporting there.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.